Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction video. I'm Hayley, and today we're going to be reacting to The Haunting of Hill House, episode 4, The Twin Thing. Last episode, we really took a deep dive into Theodora, who is the middle child of the Crane siblings. Yes, I've been saying the name wrong. It's Crane, not Craven, but I got it now. It's Crane. So yeah, she's the middle child. We've kind of been doing that thing where each episode is focusing on one sibling. So we had episode 1, Stephen, episode 2, Shirley, Theo last episode. And so now, based on this title, The Twin Thing, I'm going to guess it's about Luke and Nell. And I'm wondering, since it's going to be about Luke and Nell, if we're actually going to see what happened to Nell that night in the Hill House when she died. Because we've kind of, for all of this episodes with the siblings, they've all taken place at the same time, like in that day leading up to Nell's death, and then like a little bit of the aftermath. So if we're going to start to see all of them from each sibling's point of view when we get to Nell, we're going to figure out what the heck happened. So yeah, I'm just really excited to get into it and see what happens. As always, the full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as the next reaction, episode 5, which is going to be up for early access. So head on over to Patreon, support us if you can. We really, really appreciate it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, welcome. Hope you stick around. And with that, let's just get into The Haunting of Hill House, episode 4.
He was in the basement.
Ooh.
He even
That's
ripped my
right.
shirt.
Last
And I
episode,
still didn't bleed.
he was in the basement and he saw a corpse. Or
You believe me, don't you, Abigail?
he's talking to Abigail. I thought he was talking to one of his siblings. That's it? That's the intro? Oh man. So I wonder if maybe this episode is only about Luke, like even though it's called The Twin Thing, that maybe it's just about Luke and not Nell, which we'll have to wait one more episode for her, but
you know, I get a little older, I start messing around with liquor and drugs, and was going down all the wrong roads. You know.
is he in like a group therapy session?
2004, my second tour in Iraq, my company secured the ruins of a bombed-out hospital in Baghdad, and
Yikes.
most folks don't know what happens to eyeballs in a fire.
Huh? I'm sorry?
In the right kind of fire, they can melt.
Oh my gosh.
Like runny eggs on black skin, you know? And
That's a horrifying image. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
that fucked me up pretty bad. Face everywhere, it's in the clouds, it's in the dark.
Okay, wait.
Fabric, it's
He's
everywhere.
blind. Did he do something to his eyes so he didn't have to see the girl? Oh.
So one night I dropped a little acid and
90 days ago.
I mean, it's
Okay.
growing out of the goddamn wallpaper, you know? I mean, and she's staring at me.
We can never, like, start on, like, a happy note. It's always, like, the saddest, most traumatizing thing.
So then I'm blind. But I mean, like, I can't see anything blind, right? I still see her.
Yeah.
Or I can't see anything else. I see her.
Because you can still see her in your head.
24/7, I see her face. I mean, shit, I see it now. I leaned on my habit to get rid of that
Since,
face in my head.
like, in this universe, people are seeing ghosts all the time. If he actually was seeing her ghost, as opposed to, like, it being,
That's
like,
why I'm
PTSD or something, it could have actually been, like, the little girl's ghost.
Well, thanks, Gordon. I'm glad you're here. Luke, how about you?
I didn't follow that. You kidding me?
How about 30 days clean?
Oh, 2 days ago.
90?
He looks better. 90 days clean, I mean, good job, Luke.
Luke, addict.
Highly.
You know, I've never had this much time before. You know, 90 days.
Wow. This is so sad, because, like, you know what's coming next? That, like, he obviously, like, breaks out of the rehab center. I wonder why.
2,
Seems like he was doing, like, pretty good.
3. The man I saw in the basement.
Well, your mother and I searched the entire basement, pal.
I said this last time. If all of your kids are seeing people who you aren't seeing when you've moved to this new house and everyone's screaming all the time.
Boy, oh boy.
I would listen to those kids, man.
Oh, it's okay. I just thought she might like these cool old buttons I found upstairs.
No.
Got me. My little Houdini.
Oh, she's cute. She's so cute.
Whoa.
Can I have the hat?
Well, you are a big boy now. But you know, big boys, they know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary.
Bro, he really did see that monster, though. Oh, he looks so cute.
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
So much up there.
It's a twin thing. Okay, I wonder if, like,
Oh, nice.
I'm having a total deja vu right now.
maybe Luke already knows that, like, Nellie is
2 tables.
dead then, if it's, like, a twin telepathy thing.
3 kids share an open center for play.
I know we talked about her having powers, or sensitivity, last episode.
His favorites.
So she's seeing, like, who used to live here?
Case goods and leather, though, for sure. Bodies swinging back and forth right there.
Yeah.
Is that how
allergic to
Nell
forced
died
stuff.
then?
I've burned Shirley for thousands of dollars. Lied to feel like it was my job.
Yikes.
On countless occasions, I broke Nellie's heart. Missed her wedding.
Try stealing morphine from your mother on her deathbed.
Probably would have, but she didn't really give me a chance.
At least you have other family, you know? For all my
I
shit.
never know how far back to go. Like, do I cover high school? Do I just start with, I briefly lived in a haunted house? Hey. You okay? Something's bothering you tonight. Seriously, what's wrong?
Y'all, you about to get caught.
You know, kicking my ass.
Fourth one always does.
See? Well,
Yeah, I wanted to know if you were here.
that's typical.
You should call him back tomorrow. Tell him about your chip.
He won't believe it. I never do. It's kind of their thing.
I don't know.
That's really sad.
That's a twin thing.
10 o'clock, Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, 12:03. I was like, it was 3:03, but she's on the East Coast. And so it's the same time. Why is she seeing? Go! That's why he leaves. She tells him to go? Wait, so he already knows? Well, I guess he doesn't know that she's dead for sure, but...
I'm sending down 3 buttons. You ready? I said I'm ready. Did you get them? I got 2. There were some rocks in the garden. Pretty ones. Abigail showed me one in...
Who's Clara?
You're scared. No, I'm not.
I would be scared.
Because I'm scared. Nellie's still down there? I'm here. I was right. There's nothing.
Oh, man. There's, like, a lot of ghosts in this house. Like,
As you've all heard by now, Joey chose to leave treatment in the middle of the night.
see the,
What happens when we forget why we're here? And I know we're all going to have a lot of feelings about that.
see the blind guy?
This is a moment we should all pay attention to, especially you newbies here. Why the program encourages us to stay out of personal relationships the first year.
Oh, Joey's the girl.
We can get real close to people in recovery.
We're friends. How the fuck do you expect people to get through this without friends?
We don't. And you lean too hard on another addict? Well, shit. We didn't all end up in here because we're so reliable.
Dang.
I'm fine.
Luke,
I'm just getting some air.
Is that a note from her? How'd she leave it under his pillow without waking anybody up? He's gonna be gone for sure.
Luke, you okay in there?
He dipped.
Last night, one of those. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't know that that was her dying. That's really sad.
I know. And don't worry. I'm fine. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Yeah. Okay.
Where's he going? Jeez. Man, dogs always bark at ghosts too. Oh, yeah, they're hearing dogs in the middle of the night, but there's supposed to be no dogs on the property. So, what is that all about? These really quiet shots really scare me. Hill House really likes to have things pop up. Nuh-uh. His feet are just out. Everyone knows, number one rule. Gotta cover the feet. Can't have your feet out. Makes it easier for the demons to drag you. Just go back to bed. Dude, she's like floating. Is it like her cane that's tapping? Whose room is it going into? Is he gonna turn around? Something gonna be. I can't deal with this. Under the bed. Ooh, just the floating feet and the cane. I would have woken up Nell and been like, hey girl, we gotta protect each other. Oh, the shadow. Oh, is it a man? Is that his hat? I'm so scared that the ghost is just gonna be like, hello. Yep. Oh my gosh. Whew. My heart. Luke, don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, you just got your 90-day chip. Don't do it. Is that Joey?
Hey.
Hey.
I know your spots.
Oh.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Come on. It's okay.
I found her. We're coming back. We can be there in 20 minutes.
You know that we're full up?
And we need these beds for people who actually want to get well. You run, you give up your spot. That's the way it is.
Look, I need a place where she can come down safe.
Come on, let him. No.
To yourselves.
He just wanted to help his friend.
She's right. I knew the rules when I left.
That sucks, man.
I slept on it funny last night.
Dude,
Told you not to follow me. Why did you?
Nellie. The rope, for sure, because everybody's waking up grabbing their neck, and it's a twin thing. His neck hurts because that's how Nellie died.
If I can get you a motel,
Do you have money?
And that's why he was stealing from Steve.
then I'm gonna be right here, right there with you, all the way, just like you were for me, okay?
Or
Just get us most of the way.
he's talking about money. Never mind. Oh my gosh. I thought he was talking about drugs. No, it's fine. Oh, he's seeing the bowler hat man.
I'm cold. Listen, when we get there, just hang back. I don't want her to see your eyes.
Where are they going? Where are they going? Is this Nell's house? Because the only other... Oh. Is this Lee? Yeah. Stevens.
Hey.
ex-wife.
How you doing?
Or at least they're separated.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm really, really good. 90 days good, in fact.
That's really great.
It's so good, I got a day pass. Is Steve here?
No, he isn't.
Is he about something?
He didn't tell you.
Tell me.
Steve apparently didn't tell any of his siblings
Soon, maybe ever, he
That-
doesn't live here anymore.
they separated.
What? Why?
I would really rather not get into that.
Lee, I need to borrow some money. Just a little. No, it's not like...
Yikes.
This over and over.
It's for a hotel. Or if you could just let us stay here.
You know you can't do that. I am proud of you. I am. But you have to talk to Steven. You know what he's gonna say. I really can't deal with this right now.
What?
Things are bad enough.
You're not. Yes, it's like the Scarlet Letter for
Oh, do they get an actual day pass and go to eat with them?
like, let this be a chilling example to the others.
Pretty slippery in early recovery. That's why they confiscate her cell phone, you know.
Oh, for some folks in there, their connection is their mom. Truly.
Yikes.
So Luke tells me you're a writer. Where do you get your ideas from?
I write about haunted houses mostly. And haunted people. I'm afraid there's no shortage of them.
I mean, Luke's a great writer, too.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, interesting.
Selling yourself short. He's really talented. You should show them the one about the short story with...
Oh, it's just an essay. It's not anything, you know.
I keep telling him he should publish it.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing left to do except maybe fill this place up with some kids, I guess.
Ooh, awkward thing to say.
So is this your first rehab, Joey?
It's far from it.
That's an awkward question.
Not Luke's first rodeo either.
Bro.
So what's different this time? The definition of insanity, Steve. Doing the same thing
Dude,
over.
what is happening right now? Why is he asking these questions?
Every day is different. Every
What's wrong with
craving
him?
is different. Every meeting is different. Out there on the streets, that's insanity. Doesn't mean you stop just because it gets a little repetitive. One day at a time. When we decide to get clean, it's not because we expect it to be fucking exciting.
Dang.
Is it
She
normal to bring a
seems-
friend home on a day pass?
So good. These 2 months ago.
Just never really felt like it before.
You must like her. I get it. She's charming. She's articulate. She's funny. Just saying.
You know she stayed up with. You ever seen someone in withdrawal, Steve?
Dude, Steve, I feel like you're being kind of judgy.
Freezing all the time. LA in July, no air conditioning, freezing. And she talked me through it. She wrote it out with me. Wow. Awesome.
Steve's kind of a jerk.
I'm not asking for her hand in marriage. I just wanted to bring a friend to dinner, and you're not even giving her a chance.
No, I guess I'm not.
Why not?
I'm fresh out of those. I gave them all to you. I just want you to be careful is all.
I'm doing good, Steve. You know what she says. She's a good person.
Person. Just because you care about them doesn't mean they won't burn you.
That's true, but like,
Yeah.
can't be hostile to everybody. Like,
You know, I'm so glad we got to share this milestone. That's all I wanted. 30 days clean so you could make me feel like shit again.
yeah, seriously, dude.
Luke.
Fuck you.
All right, Luke, you can take his stuff, man. I don't care. Dang, that's like...
Jesus, Steve, it's fucking freezing in here.
That's because there's a ghost. Also, I said this in the first episode, and I will say it again. Steve's apartment is empty and huge. Like, there's no furniture in there, and it's gigantic.
Tell you what, I've got $200 here. You hand me that iPad, you can keep the cash and sell that old camera.
At least Steve helped him out a little bit.
Hey! Oh, God, I saw him walking in. I thought we were fucked.
It's all good.
Where are we? 7?
Yeah, almost.
Is he cold because she's dead? And like,
Man, I don't know
a
if I'm
body
gonna make
gets
another couple
cold?
blocks to that place. You got a fever?
Yeah, maybe. my arms and legs, you know?
Thank you for coming after me.
What's happening right now?
What are you doing?
Be back in a flash.
I kind of feel like she just stole the money from him. And she's, like, dipping. Because even though Steve was being a jerk, I feel like that was also, like, foreshadowing, warning us.
Come on, let's keep going.
I think she's gone, dude. I think she took the money and ran.
Joey.
Dang, that sucks. He was, like, really trying to do something nice for his friend.
Joey.
She's gone, bro.
Joey!
Oh, man.
Joey!
Everybody, all of these kids are haunted. He's gonna see it again. Yep. There he is.
I actually don't know what I want to say here.
Oh, his speech in the beginning.
I've never had this much time before. 90 days. It's taken me 10 years to get 90 days clean. Now, I've been called a lot of things in my life, but fearless is not one of them. I was always a scared little kid, and I thought I'd get braver as I got older, but
what's happening?
Oh
no.
I just got scared of anything. My mom.
He doesn't even have any money or anything.
I didn't really understand death yet, so I guess I just expected her to
His shoes?
come back.
And his jacket?
I'd stare out my window as the cars came around the corner, just hoping that one would stop and my mom would step out.
That's really sad.
But they just keep driving.
What is he doing?
Things away.
Oh.
And I'd get clean, a week, a month.
Is he like getting closer every time?
They're not gonna believe this. They never really believe me.
How are your family not gonna believe you when all of them are like
Stole.
haunted?
I mean, come on, you all know what I mean. I guess I'll never know how it felt for them to be done like that. I hope I never know. And the addict alone. That's right. Thank you.
That was a lovely little speech.
I'm cold and my arms and legs are so stiff.
That's a dead body, my guy.
Like a couch. I'll sleep on the goddamn floor. Just please.
Where are you? We'll come get you.
Oh, Steve is there.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh man, I really hope everything's gonna be okay. Knowing this show, it won't be.
Awake. Well, yeah, 'cause you're awake. Mommy and Daddy don't believe me. Ever.
These dang parents, honestly.
I got an idea. You need 7, and you set them up like this.
A barrier, like with his soldiers.
Mom, Dad, Steven, Churl, Theo, you, me.
That's why there's 7?
It helps if you touch each one and count out loud.
So it's his coping mechanism?
2, 3, 4.
Wait, that's so sad.
5, 6, 7.
He's been using it since he was a kid, the coping mechanism.
1, 2.
Guys, please get to him. Please. Oh, he keeps getting closer.
3, 4,
Dude.
5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6.
Keep going, keep going. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. It's okay. No. my god, her eyeball's gonna melt? Nope. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help her. I couldn't help her. And I'm so cold. I did. It was so stiff, and then yeah.
It's the twin thing.
It's like withdrawal, but I didn't use. I wasn't using, but
it's cause it's Nell. Steve,
come with me. You gotta come with me. Look. What? It's Nell. Nell's dead.
How far does like the twin telepathy go though? Like,
hell.
Would it kill him?
It was suicide. Maybe. It wasn't.
Murder! Oh, what an ending. That is interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so this episode we didn't get, it wasn't about Nell and Luke. It was just about Luke, which is okay. It just means that next episode's going to be really crazy. Wow, I really feel bad for Luke. It's a really complicated situation, you know? Like, he's been saying he's been kind of, like, in and out of rehab for a while. I think was flashback, like, 6 years ago when Shirley and Steve, like, both paid for him to stay at a rehab center, and then him saying he's never been clean for more than 90 days. It's, you know, it's really, really rough. It's a really tough situation. Especially, like, you know, obviously they were trying to help him, but at what point is, like, enough if he keeps lying and stealing, like he was saying, like, he knows that he's acted not the best in the past. But it's still really hurt to, like, see Steve totally just, like, not even give Joey a chance when they were at dinner, and just, like, you would think that if your brother is, like, you know, he was doing good, like, why wouldn't you encourage him? Yeah, Steve is being a jerk. So something that's really interesting is, like, all of these kids are haunted in some way. Like, because at first I wasn't sure, like, is it because of the house? Is it because of the kids? Because, like, it didn't seem like their family, I guess, was normal before they moved to Hill House. But then, like, ever since they left, like, that floating bowler hat man with the cane, like, hasn't stopped following Luke. And, like, Nell was saying that, like, the bent neck lady kept coming back. And, you know, obviously it's different with, like, Theo when she has her sensitivity powers that can happen anywhere. But, like, when they moved to the house, did the stuff there attach themselves to these kids and then went with them when they left? It's all kind of confusing. I don't really know what's going on yet because we've seen so many ghosts so far in the flashbacks to Hill House. Like, okay, let's see. We have floating bowler hat man. We have the bent neck lady. We have that ghost who is whispering Clara in the, like, telephone tube that they have. We have that monster corpse thing that attacked Luke in the basement. We have Abigail, a girl in the woods. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And, like, why would certain ghosts attach themselves and other ghosts wouldn't? That's a lot of unanswered questions, as per usual. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 siblings. So I guess the next up is Nell. And I think then we'll probably get some answers if we're going by the format that we've been going by, where the next one will probably be from Nell's point of view. I'm really interested to see what happened with her because she obviously got married. There's been a couple flashbacks of her getting married, but, like, where's her husband. Haven't heard about him at all in the present day. And also, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't talk about the end yet. When Luke says it wasn't suicide, what does that mean? Because, okay, with everything that's been going on and like, you know, when the mom pointed out like the ropes on the like landing for the stairs and like, you know, Luke feeling all this, everybody feeling stuff around their neck, but especially like Luke, you know, I feel like we can pretty much figure out that she hung herself, or that's what it looks like. But if it wasn't, like if Luke is adamant that it was not suicide and that it was murder, who did that to her? It's not like there's anybody in that house. Well, the ghost. I mean, probably the ghost did it. Maybe the bent neck lady did it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this show, every time you think it's going to give you, like, you know, they're like, we'll give you some backstory about Luke, but also we're going to open up this whole other can of worms, so you don't really know what's going on ever. Dang. Okay, so yeah, I'm really, really interested to see what happens next. If we do get stuff with Nell, there's still like a lot of episodes left though. Sorry, my brain's like going a million miles an hour with all the stuff I just watched. So if next episode we get stuff with Nell from her point of view, we're going to see what happened the day leading up to her death and then what actually happened when she died. And then maybe we'll all go back to Hill House. I'm still waiting. There was still, at the end of episode 2, the porch light was flickering, telling them to come home. So I think eventually we'll all go back to Hill House. Yeah, with that, as always, the full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as the next reaction, episode 5, which is going to be up for early access. So head on over to Patreon, support us if you can. We would really, really appreciate it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, I hope you stick around, and I will see you all in the next video.